Hi guys, welcome back to Talk Your Mind. This is the space where we say what everybody is thinking but cannot say out loud. And today we're back with another amazing topic. Today's topic is going to be on soft life versus pressure. And we're going to be breaking down the realities of being that girl on campus. We are going to look into it and see if everybody's just performing or everybody's just packaging stress as everybody's just packaging stress in cute outfits. I mean, you see that girl who always has her nails done, her hair, her lashes, everything. She's always looking she's that girl, literally. So this is what we're going to be talking about today. We're breaking this down and seeing how it also affects other people, seeing pressure, soft life, all of it. And I have an amazing guest with me in the studio. But before I introduce my guest, I would like to give a big shout out to our sponsors, our able sponsors, NAP Club. NAP Club is your go-to place for events, for parties. You want to chill, you have a celebration. NAP Club is your place. And I mean, we hear a lot of, there are no nice places in Mina to chill. There are no nice places in Mina to go to. I tell you, try NAP Club and see. Also, we would not want to go further without appreciating the people who allowed us to use this beautiful space. Big shout out to Aliwa Canteen for allowing us to use their space. My name is Bemi. I'm your host for today, and I would hand over to my guest to introduce herself. Hi, what's your name and what department are you from?
My name is Unso Sakweme Victoria from Department of Architecture.
So, my first topic, or my first question rather for you would be that when you hear soft life, especially in the campus setting, what does it actually mean?
Soft life to me is, let's say, a show of when ladies try to meet up with a standard of trying to be that girl and someone that's meant to be in the spotlight, someone that knows whatever is happening on campus, just keeping yourself updated.
Okay. Do you think that it's a realistic thing for the average female student? Or do you think that everybody should want to be a soft girl? Do you think it's possible for everybody to be soft girls?
It's not possible for everybody to be a soft girl. It shouldn't be possible because it's a very unrealistic aim while in campus, because basically it's just trying to outdo yourself to get things done at the detriment of either your happiness, your comfort, just to be there.
Yeah. So what do you think? You said doing it at the detriment of like your happiness and all that. Do you think that there are expectations that people put on I'm using quotes because so-called that like it girls. Do you think that even without saying it out loud, do you think that there are things that people expect from them? Like when they misbehave, people are like, nah, that girl now, like that girl has always. Do you think that there are expectations? And what are some expectations that you think?
Yes, there's a lot of expectations because basically whatever is happening in school, like they will always want to scan the environment to see, oh, she's there. She has to be there for that party to be vibes and all. She has to be there to show she's happening. And yes, it's actually at the detriment of your comfort and your mental health, because at times you might have an exam you want to read for, but just because there's a party, you have to be there.
Because you're that girl.
Your friends are there reading. You'll be like, I'm that girl, and let's go and pull up, let's pose, let's fix nails. Even if you are broke at that time, you will do the nails on credit just because you want to be there. So it's not good for your health.
Okay. So speaking of like you have to post, you have to do things to post. That also brings like the place of social media to it. You know that social media is there's a lot that happens behind the scenes. Social media is like the finished product. So do you think social media helps anyone, especially for those that are looking up to these people or those that admire these people's lifestyle? I'm not saying that not every soft girl lifestyle is wrong, because I mean there are the people that put a sense of moderation to it. So do you think that social media affects what role do you think social media plays in this?
Social media is a vital role because nobody wants to go for parties if they can't post it. So they want to be like, okay, let's use this filter, let's use this. They're not actually showing themselves and giving them the raw, whatever is happening, the raw data and everything. So social media has played a vital role in promoting the soft girl life and demoting what we actually see as something to be correct, because everybody will want to post and be like, okay, yes, let's go to this party. First things first, bring out your camera. Who has iPhone? Let's use this iPhone. Let's post. Let's do this. Let's do this. Who has iPhone? We just be posting and doing lots of things, and then you, at the comfort of your home, will watch and be like, oh, this girl is really, really flexing this school. She has money. Oh,
wow. Like, what are you doing today?
Like, it's just a lot. And if anybody that wants to be depressed should follow a soft girl on social media.
But what do you think that people can be done to like curb the effect of social media? Do you think they're able to stop itself? Because you cannot seize people's phone, you cannot stop them from doing this thing. So like, who does the moderation? Is it you that are watching and you're going to say, okay, I need to stop watching these things? So like, I feel, because personally I feel like you have to, once you notice like you are starting to get influenced by these kind of things, you yourself would have to first recognize that, okay, this thing is becoming too much, I don't need to look into it, like, and then you now draw back. So do you think that there's any other thing that people can do to stop all of that?
Everything is always about a decision. You first made a decision to come to school, and parents always tell you, remember where you are coming from, so it's up to you to see the soft girl lifestyle and see those that are always going to read and still want to choose. Yes, you can still watch them online, but you have to make up your mind that, okay, yes, whatever she's doing, you'll be like, this is nice, she went for this party, that's cool. But it shouldn't be like, I want to be there, I want to feel among, let me go and borrow this fine dress I saw from my friend, Social media should be a place for you to laugh, for you to share, for people to make money. It doesn't mean you should be stalking that person. Okay, she went to this place, me too, say this next one that's happening, let me pull up with something better. Social media shouldn't be a place for you.
Becomes competition,
like a very, very big competition.
I think that a lot of friendships, especially like female friendships, female friendships can be very amazing, but I think that it is also where we see the most pressure and silent competition. So how do you think that like girls, especially on campus, can put a sense of balance to that? Like, be friends with these people, but you know that, okay, your friend is an it girl, and like you don't feel jealous, or you don't feel any you don't feel any need to measure up, because like you're all different people, but the fact that you are friends does not mean that all of you have to be alike, all of you have to dress alike or do the same things and all that. I mean, some people are friends because they do the same thing, because they dress alike. But what happens to people that are not in that dynamic? How do they not be pressured into fitting into a perfect picture?
So basically, female friendship these days is always about you being pressured. My friend is wearing this, me, I don't have money to buy this one, let me just borrow. Sometimes not even borrow, you just want to meet up with that friend and be like, okay, yes, we're matching energy, that kind of thing. So there should be a time in your life, everybody should have this time in your life, that you have to reflect and see that, okay, what friends do I really need? What friends are actually helping me? Because the main aim for you to be in school, yes, you can still go to parties, you can do all sorts of things, it's for you to finish well, not being distracted by whatever is going to happen. Distractions will definitely come. So if you feel pressured in a kind of friendship with your friend, I don't think that friendship is meant for you. Friendship with females in general shouldn't be about being pressured. Be like, oh God, this guy is so rich, when will I reach this kind of level?
No, some people even become friends with you because of that.
like, okay,
that's a perfect life.
Actually,
I need to. I also think that it costs people like a lot, because if you are being friends with a person because of these reasons, there's a lot that comes into you. First of all, you already mentioned silent competition, because you were not there because you really liked the person like that. You liked the idea of that person. You liked how society perceived this person and people around, and like you wanted to be associated with that kind of person. And whilst that is good, sometimes it becomes unhealthy at some point. I think it drains people mentally, emotionally, everything. Because
physically, book-wise,
exactly, you get
spiritually.
distracted spiritually. So like there's a lot of, what cost do you think comes with trying to maintain the soft girl life?
Basically, every emotions that you can feel. Every single emotions you can feel. You have to keep up with this lifestyle. Okay, I need to change my hair on a daily basis.
And spend
Financially,
money.
don't go. When you have to keep up with dressing, still financially, you're not comfortable in an outfit, but just because you want to wear it, because this is a very nice designer clothes and everything, you want to be there. You want to show up looking nice. You don't even want to show up, but you have to show up because you are trying to keep this idea people have of you to be valid. But deep down, you too, you know yourself that no, I'm tired. It's just for you to like make that decision and be like, let's just stop it now.
I also think that even spiritually, kind of, if you will lose focus, both academically,
A lot of
spiritually,
focus.
you're going to lose focus.
Yeah.
So there's also, so I think that as people, but generally we perform.
Performance.
So I don't know if to call it a conspiracy theory, but I personally believe that human beings generally perform. Like you act out a certain a certain image of yourself that you want to be until you become that thing. Like you see maybe somebody that you want to be like, and you start implementing things that they do, like all of that. So do you think that there's a point where that gets too much, and like in points where you were performing too much just to fit that image? Maybe that thing was, so there's the healthy and there's the unhealthy kind of performance. There's the healthy kind in that you start putting in systems in place, you start being more orderly, you start because you have seen people do this and it worked for them and you want that same thing in your life. But there's also like the unhealthy one where this person is like this person is this person is here and there, this person is a people person, and I want to be like that, and then all of a sudden you want to just start doing things that the person are doing. Do you have any experiences where like you've performed so that a version of yourself fits to what you see or something that you were aiming for?
Oh yes, 100 level basically. When you know that time you don't have the liberty of choosing your friends like that, because everybody has their pairs, and you just come in to try and fit in. So the pair
but that's where you choose your friend.
That's where you choose your friend, but that's not where you choose your friend.
Okay.
Because you are coming into a new setting, and basically most people would have known each other
before
meeting in school. So they're still going to try and continue with that alignment. You're going to be the third party that's trying to put yourself into that kind of relationship. So basically in 100 level, I had this set of friends. We were 4. 2 of us were always the book type and everything. The remaining 2 were, okay, let's go for this party, let's go and buy this, And at that time, it's not everybody's pocket that can go and buy chicken and cheese.
Money to send it to school finally.
And I was like, okay, let's see how this will go. At some point I got fed up because this was not who I wanted to be. This was not how I wanted to be perceived. And then my friend, the bookworm as well, we both decided that this friendship is not for us. Let's just try and work things out on our own. And how it happened was that, how God did it was that immediately we drew back. They didn't even try and be like, Vicky, what happened now? You're not talking to us. It was just instantly. And I was like, yes, this friendship was not meant for me. Because if I had actually followed in that footstep, I'm very sure I won't be the same person I am today. I will be that soft girl that you guys will be trying to use and do topic in school. So
that actually drained emotionally,
spiritually.
Because I feel like trying to keep up with that thing is a lot. Trying to keep up with a lifestyle that you're not used to, but because they are doing it, because they are doing it, because it looks good on them, because they look like they have it all together amongst this. And like I said before, the unhealthy and healthy performance. There's like the healthy one where you are just putting systems in place to better yourself, and then there's the unhealthy one where every day you're trying to keep up. Every day you're trying to keep up. I think that it's not going to drain you. So do you think that, girl to girl, do you think that as a girl you can successfully go through maybe your 4 years, 5 years on campus, no matter the duration on campus, without feeling pressured, without feeling unbothered? Because well, we're humans, and then we're ladies, and we like good things, and then we see them on other people, and we can't get them. Do you think that it is possible to live without being pressured at all?
Well, pressure will definitely come. Like I said earlier, it's just a decision for you. Pressure will come from your close friendship, from people you don't even know, people you're just admiring on the road. It will definitely come. All it takes is that decision. Be like, I will not be pressured. I know where I'm going to. I know what I'm supposed to do. Instead of you to be reading, you are there partying, doing all sorts of things that you'll come back home and get tired. You come to exams the next day, you can't do anything. So pressure will definitely come. It's just your decision to be like, no, I'm not going to be pressured by whatever this is. And the kind of friends you keep. Peer pressure is the basic type of pressure that can exist. So the kind of friends you keep and the decisions you make is what is going to help you scale through this phase of life.
Okay, thank you. Do you think that like soft, I feel like I'm saying too much stuff. Like, do you think that there's a part of this, that there's a positive side to this that actually empowers people? Like you see somebody doing, like I mentioned, unhealthy and unhealthy performance. Yeah. You think that there's like some kind of, okay, let me paint a picture. Maybe you came to school and maybe your fashion sense was very anyhow where you're coming from, and then maybe there's one girl that you always notice in your department, maybe she's a higher level, she can even be your level, and then you're like, oh, I can actually, maybe you even have these clothes, but you never thought of putting them together, I never thought of styling them like that. Do you think that the soft life and the looking at the it girls, do you think that it helps to kind of better some people's life, it kind of helps to empower them? I feel like as long as you don't allow it get unhealthy, as long as you're not trying to copy exactly everything, that you just take tips and you know that this would help you aside. So do you think that it actually empowers people, or it's just pressure?
It will empower if you have the same motive and everything. It will empower. But it's not everything you copy from somebody. It's not everything you copy. You can see her fashion sense. Be like, okay, yeah, I like this fashion sense. You see the way kind of hair she makes. Not necessarily mean you are copying her. You just want to look good. So you are taking tips from these soft girls, as we know it, to better yourself. Not necessarily you being under pressure to be that soft girl in the spotlight.
What do you think that people don't see about soft people?
They are humans. They will make mistakes. And it basically, they're just trying to, there's a feeling you can get when you're just being happy. So you're just trying to say that, okay, yes, I'm being a soft girl because it makes me happy. This is what I like doing. The best way they can. So if someone will still know you are doing too much, you're doing this, but she's doing it for her happiness. So whatever you're saying is your business. It's actually your business, because she just wants to, you don't know whatever anybody is going through. Yes. So some of them might use this as a way or method of like easing the stress and just trying to let go of their problems. Especially in Aki.
Speaking of architecture, I'm going to get to that. What does balance look like for you academically, spiritually, emotionally, mentally? How have you not run mad? All of that. How does balance look like? And rest?
Yes. Balance will work when you have the right friends in Aki. You can't do it on your own in architecture. You can't do it on your own in architecture, because once you are there, you need somebody to push you. I'm not reading, no, you better read, you better wake up and read. You need to draw. So the balance here is whatever you are doing, you should always know that Jesus Christ or God himself is the center of whatever you are doing, and you're not going to fall under pressure, because architecture is pressure. The lecturers are the main pressure of everything. So basically you're just finding the balance. Yes. But actually it's worse, so it is.
I'm just saying that, like, before they think that's only architecture, you have to find your balance with everything, combine everything. So yes, thank you very much for gracing us with your presence on the show today. And that is the wrap for this episode. If this episode made you rethink, if it made you think deeply and reflect, we have done our job. Yes. So please like this video, share it with somebody that you think needs to see this, because looking up to soft girls or soft girl life should not have to come with pressure. You should not have to fit into somebody else's reality or somebody else's idea of life. You can take from that, yes, but the moment it starts to get too much, you should know when to step back. So yes, once again, big shout out to our sponsors, NAP Club. Big shout out to Aliwa Canteen for allowing us to use their space. As I said earlier, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow, every other thing that is to do. Yes. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.